Hi everyone, I'm Rajshekar. I'm going to discuss about structured query language. First, we'll see what is the data. What's actually a data? That data is something. Data is something which is it's a fact. It's a fact to store somewhere, or it's actually a fact. Something you are telling something. This is also data. What you are telling something to your friend, or you are telling something to your colleague. That is also data. Everything is a data in a real world entity. Okay, so we'll discuss about structured query language. What is the data? You understood. Then what's a database basically? Let me put you 1 second. Yeah, see, this is actually a database. Suppose think this is actually a database where we store data, our data. Okay, we store our data in a tables format, or document format, or any format. We'll store our data in our database collection. Database is something collection is something collection. It's like a do you know what, like list is also a collection, right? It's also a collection, but it is not a database. It will store. This is also like that. Database is also like that. Database also stores the data in a table format, rows, columns, or document format. Like if you know MongoDB, that's fine. That's fine. Like the documents, the kind of documents will store. If you don't know document, no worries. Okay, so this is what data and databases. Next, we'll go through the what is a structured query language. What's actually a structured query language? Why we use? What is the difference between? Everybody knows. Everybody thinks that I want to learn MySQL. I want to learn MySQL. What is MySQL actually? What's a MySQL and what is a skill? Actually, you have to learn MySQL is something called it's actually a system. It's actually a software which uses SQL. Even Microsoft uses SQL. It's also a system. There is something software called Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio that is also uses SQL. That is a product. MySQL is also a product, which is a way it will give you to access. It is a way that it will use to use your SQL language to store data in the database. Okay, we'll see. Okay, first we complete. I think like first we'll go about what is a database management system first. Every most of the people knows dbms stands for database management system. Okay, it is used to manage data. Okay, database management system, it is used to manage data. The way it is used to manage data, like we use SQL language to manage data. Okay, allows you to make CRUD operations in it in a way we want. But database management system manages, or it is a way to do CRUD operations like using SQL language. Again and again, I'm telling SQL language is different. Management system is different. Management system will make you to use the SQL language or any other language to do operations on it. Okay, to do operations, it's like SQL is like a high level language. Okay, SQL is like a some language to connect with your DB, connect with your memory, to do some operation, some kind of operation, some like create, read, update, delete, these kind of operations. If you want to make it, then you are doing in the dbms system. With the help of dbms system, you are doing SQL. Okay, you can do without dbms also. You can access SQL without dbms also. Okay, examples of the database management systems we have. Okay, we have a lot of database management systems. We have, for example, like MongoDB, MySQL, PostgreSQL, Redis, GraphQL, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. These are everything. Okay, next we'll just go through like what are the different types of. We have a lot actually. I just discussed some of it. Types of relational database management systems. We have relational database management system, non-relational database management system, object-oriented database management system, graph-based database management system. Now here is a question: what is like MySQL is what? PostgreSQL is what? Like, what is the MySQL? Why? Why MySQL is a relational database management system? Relational database management system is something. Something is it's a tight bond, I can say it's a strong relationship between one entity to another entity. One table with another table, it will be a strong relationship. One table to another table, there will be a strong relationship between both of them, so that a relationship will have to maintain. But there will be a schema, there will be a fixed schema in the relational database management system. Fixed schema in the sense, like it could student is like that. Like suppose student have a roll number, student have a id, student have a something say student have something student have a roll number, student, one second, I'll just make sure. Student have a id, student have a roll number, student have some department. Okay, we'll see. Student have department. This is a fixed. I am thinking that this will be a fixed for every student. Okay, this will be a fixed design, but this is actually a fixed design. And maybe the other guy, department, will also have something called they have their own set of fields, department id, department name, department name, or department name, kind of. This is, and the particular student, it will be reference to particular student. There is a strong relationship between both of the tables. There is no relationship between, in MongoDB and Redis, or in relational database management systems. There is no relationship, there is no strong relationship between the both tables. Okay, both tables, there will be there is no schema. First of all, schema in the sense, there is no fixed entity like id, roll number, department should be there. There is no schema. MongoDB or Redis, the MongoDB in the sense, I will discuss about MongoDB. Redis is different actually. We'll see about Redis is also non-relational database management system. It is also schemaless. See, MongoDB is schemaless. Okay, schemaless is something you can put. Suppose for document, for one row. Suppose for example, one row there is a student id, student roll number, department, CSE is there. You want to put extra, you want to add something called student have some library card number or library id number. Okay, you can add, but here in this schema, in the fixed schema, you have to use. This is what actually this is the there is a advantages between both of us. What is that actually? Non-relational database management systems are very scalable in nature. They can scalable in nature, and they are very error free in the sense, they can be scalable very fastly as compared to relational database management systems. So that's what this is what you can have in your mind. Object oriented database management systems, the data is actually a objects. Graph based database management systems, the data is acts like a graphs. And next, yeah yeah and again, I'm trying to tell this SQL versus mysql. SQL is a language. Okay, SQL is a high level language. Okay, you can think like high level language, or for example, a Java or C++ or something, anything it's a high level language. Okay, MySQL uses this. MySQL or MS SQL, this is actually a database management system. Okay, this is a software. Okay, dbms is a software. dbms is a software which will use SQL to query the data, or to create the data, to update the data, to delete the data, or to do any operation, to do any CRUD operations in your database. Actually, this is way I want to tell. And this is, it's a it's a just language to query or doing some database operations like create, update, delete. Yeah, and it's a software which will provide you to store data in a relational manner. It will access. That is what it's a way. Okay, it's not it's a way in the sense, it provide you to do, but it will use SQL to do. Okay, MySQL, it uses the SQL language as a thing to do a relational things, relational operations. Okay, MySQL is a relational database management system. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel Standard Dev. Thanks. Will focus on all the SQL queries, and we'll do some hands-on exercises on HackerRank, and like we'll complete everything. We'll complete everything in SQL. Don't worry. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Stand on Dev. Thanks.